Today I'm gonna be giving you my posture on the subject that I've been working on, which is abortion. I'm gonna be reading a little bit just to make sure that I don't miss any of the points that I wrote down. So yeah. An abortion is defined as the interruption of the pregnancy, which is basic health care. It is needed for millions of women and girls and others who can become pregnant. Worldwide, an estimated of 1 in 4 pregnancies end up in abortion. But while the need of abortion is common, access to safe and legal services is far from close and far from accessible. Also far from guaranteed for everyone. In fact, access to abortion is one of the most hotly contested topics globally, and the debate clouded by misinformation about the true ramifications of restricting access to this basic healthcare. So I'm gonna be giving you basic facts about abortion that everybody should know. Okay. People have abortions all the time, regardless of what the law says. Ending a pregnancy is a common decision people make every day, every year. So, regardless whether abortion is legal or not, people will still be accessing to it. But it would only make it more dangerous. They will be accessing to hospitals that don't have the proper care, to people who are really not doctors and only want some money. Particularly those who cannot afford to travel or seek private care. Which brings us to the next point. Preventing women and girls from accessing abortion doesn't mean they will stop needing one. That's why attempts to ban or restrict abortions do not reduce the number of abortions. Like I said, it only makes it more dangerous. People still need abortions. In Mexico, we only have, if I'm not wrong, only in Mexico City and Oaxaca it is legal to have abortion. Recently they said that abortion is legal everywhere if someone raped you or something like that. But you don't have to prove anything. I think they don't even have to ask you to just go and say like I got raped. That's what I think. But our medical system doesn't really work, at least that's what I think, because recently when abortion became legal in Oaxaca, this girl went and she was gonna be the first person to ever have an abortion over there. I think she was like a month or something. She had a pregnancy she had like a month pregnancy. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. And she went to a public institution, and they told her like, oh yeah, come back in 6 months and we'll proceed with the abortion. And she was like, that doesn't really make sense because in 6 months it won't be legal. And they said like, oh, bad luck. So that's why I say it doesn't make sense unless you go to a private institution. But not everybody has the money to go to a private institution, and that's the problem. That's why it needs to be legal and safe and free for everyone. Okay, let's continue. Oh, because abortion is legal, before the 13 weeks. Yeah, over 13 weeks is not legal anymore because the nervous system before before the 13 weeks is not developed yet, so the fetus doesn't feel pain. That's why it's legal, because it doesn't suffer. Besides, it doesn't have a nervous system, so it is not defined as a person yet. Okay, now let's continue. In contrast to a legal abortion that is carried out by a trained medical provider, unsafe abortions can have fatal consequences. So much that unsafe abortions are the third leading cause of maternal deaths worldwide and lead to an additional 5 million largely preventable disabilities, according to the WHO. So some people say, like, it's not moral to have an abortion. God will be mad at you. You won't go to heaven. So I think this is not a matter of beliefs and moral, because I don't think anybody wants to have an abortion. I don't think it's a pretty process. I don't think it's anyone's dream to have an abortion, but it is needed. Yeah, I don't think you should be involved. I don't think you should involve morals and beliefs in this subject, because it's not comparable. Also, some people say that 9 out of 10 women who have abortions regret it after. And they don't really know. I mean, I guess some women regret it, but that's because everyone says it's wrong. Everyone says, like, no, if you have an abortion, you're a murderer. You are killing people, and that's not what's happening. We need to stop saying that, because that's why people feel guilty after. Also, some people will probably be more affected if they have the baby than if they don't. This girl in Argentina, she was like 12, and her own grandfather got her pregnant. And Argentina's government was like, no, you can't have an abortion, it's illegal. So at the end, both the baby and the girl died because the girl's body was just not ready. She was too young. So that's what pro-life people say. They're like, oh no, let's save the both of the lives. But they're not saving them. They're just making people give birth without they wanting to. You get what I'm saying? I think I'm being clear. I don't know. I think I am. Also, in Mexico in 2017 or 18, I'm not really sure, over 1,500 fathers got their own girls, their own daughters, pregnant. And the girls couldn't get an abortion because it's illegal. They are being raped by their own fathers. And they can't choose if they want to have that baby because you are killing someone. I don't think it needs an explanation anymore. That doesn't make sense. And even if you're not raped, even if you just don't want to have a baby, you should be able to choose. You should be able to choose over your body, because maternity will be wanted or will not be. I think it's better to not become a mom than to become a bad mom. Like those kind of mothers who have their kids working on the streets only to get some money because they can't sustain their own families. I don't know. I think it's pretty simple to understand. We only want to have a choice. And like I said, it doesn't mean we want to do it. I don't think anybody wants to have an abortion, but it's needed, and we need to have a choice. That's my point of view. Thank you.